got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price. Best up the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K-Ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can push it. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing sorta, falling out through the rubber. Remember this shit jump at the top. I was
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
42 the mic, 42 the mic. Let's go.
Now Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down. To throw again, Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. The quick feet by Jackson. And he's taken down but able to slip across. Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready. Use your practice squad to develop younger players that could eventually contribute in games. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. we'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 36 yards on the play.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Bengals 11-yard line.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. So there's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them...
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete.
Julio Jones. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson going for Met. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Metcalf once again the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson, flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that...
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Geno Atkins got home that time.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, and a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DK Metcalf. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the move to his left. The left side completion to Jones. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DK Metcalf. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll buy some time right. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big-time 3rd down play for the Ravens. 49 yards. Again, Jackson. Flushed out right. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete.
To throw again. Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20.
If you were me.
And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play that time for the Ravens. 63 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
Also a yard on the play. And it's third.
They go play action with Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Now on fourth down, they throw it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth.
Second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
And Jackson throwing once more. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Baltimore.
Mark Ingram. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start by running the option to the right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Jackson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Jackson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Jackson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. Jackson to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It'll be a pickup of 5, but they're still left with about a mile to go on 3rd down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special prime time edition.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. On the option, Jackson will keep it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. What a run there. I mean, you got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different one.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On third down, Jackson. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed him.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big gain of 31 on third down. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field.
First and goal from just inside the 5.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
And they'll try the option on first and goal.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Jackson on first down. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll try to run it in, going option right. He gets away from one.
And the Ravens are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Jackson's going to keep it.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Daddy was just like that.
Now because he was unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
3rd and goal, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Andrews, so back to live action. Offense can do here on this play. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive.
Number 21, Mark.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
9 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First down, Ravens.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And the Ravens first down.
Jackson will throw again. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Now he'll pull it down. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard.
And the Ravens taking the field. They've been able to move the ball well in the air, and certainly a big reason why those receiving corps have been excellent.
There's no doubt about it, partner. And let's face it, when they get away from defenders, those guys are quick. And when they go over the top of people and use their bodies, they're just thick. But let's face it, what we're seeing right now are catches that are simply sick.
Well, you brought your A game. You're fired up. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The D-tackle, Sheldon Richardson, came barreling in for the sack.
Loss on the play. It's second down.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. Here's Jackson on third and long. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on fourth and a yard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Mack Wilson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on first and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, first and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the... And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to Parkin.
Third quarter action. This offense will have a first and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Jackson going to tuck it down on the option. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And 7.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, it's Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. Looking deep for Julio. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
It's 2nd down.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Pass from Jackson, complete to Ingram. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
This will be caught at about the 6.
Jackson.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
His pass caught at the 4. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Ingram. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll look to run with Ingram. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Able to power through. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season